Hi, I don't want to be very judgmental, but then I have an issue to talk about today. The issue is of screen addiction. You accept it or not, there is a serious problem that we have got in the name of screen addiction. I know it is not classified as a addiction, it is still to be classified, but then there are already signs, psychologists are writing articles and then studying what we call as screen dependence disorders. And this is a serious problem that we have got. We have an irony, I would say. I'm using the same medium to get across talking about this as a problem. It's like fighting fire with fire, it seems. That's what I'm trying to do. And we have seen this problem would have probably taken decades to become a problem, but a lot of things happening in the recent past has really accelerated the whole thing. In fact, 4G came and it was cheap, it was fast. COVID came, people had all the time on earth. And also, we had a kind of situation where work from home, remote learning came together, and one got into a position for not even saying today, I cannot even say that, hey, stop it. Because our life depends on that, and we have got so much dependent on that. And you all know that when you are scrolling the screen, you have got some happy chemicals are released, dopamines are released, and you quite often end up doing it. But it's not only that. Even there is a doom scrolling is there. I mean, we had during past, we would see that COVID was one where we were always concerned about the figures, deaths, and all kind of things. Doom scrolling was common. Also during the election times, we have seen that this has happened. Also, we have seen doom scrolling is very common in BLM, Me Too movement. All of those times when we've seen that there was a lot of consciousness in the minds of the people, and they were always worried and concerned about that I'm not missing out on something. The FOMO was also a big factor. In fact, all these things happening in a very short span of time has led us to get greater and greater dependence on a screen. And that is a serious problem. It has got many effects that you can imagine, ranging from health. And health has been affected. We have got people having those problems in the neck. We have got problem of eyes, headache, and whatnot. I mean, we have got ambient anxiety is a major problem. People quite often they get worried that, hey, if this is happening to somebody and so close to me and so much similar conditions, the serious ambient anxieties have been reported in large number of people. Also, our focus has gone down. We have got time management has become poorer. I would definitely say the earth has not shrunk or it is not reduced by even a minute. But then we find that we always lack in time because our focus has shifted from the tasks that we had in our hands. Quite often we have less time for the tasks because we unknowingly spend long number of minutes and minutes and minutes scrolling through various whatever tools that you have got. And these tools have been really inventing themselves in so many ways. But I think that has led to a serious problem. I think we are always in greed of attending to the uncertainties. And I think that is where we have got a serious effect that has happened. When we were evolving, our mind evolved to handle uncertainties. And I'm sure you will agree with me that our mind is less capable of handling those uncertainties. Yes, I mean, you read about a restaurant, you read about the comments of the people before you go on eating. You have got all of those uncertainties of trying a phone number. You are not uncertain anymore. Or Google Map you use for getting to some place. You even end up reading about the interviewers' backgrounds before you go for an interview. We are less capable of handling uncertainties as we were there till recently. In fact, all these problems are very complex problems, and it is very important that we get conscious about attending. I am trying to identify that before you get into serious problem or something like take addiction rehab center case. we have to take our own charge. I suppose you use the power of off. I mean, that's a very important power. Off the notification. So all those expectations and whatnot that we have, that doesn't exist there. In fact, if my personal advice to you would be that you should try and stay away from the social media from your mobile, because mobile you carry around all the time. And then it has really not only reduced the importance of watch, it has also reduced the importance of time, because it just sucks time and we don't even know that. Also, I would say that you monitor the screen time that you have got. Develop more surrounding consciousness, like the food, the people, the beauty that you have got, the place that you're sitting at. Have more consciousness, physical connect you should develop. I would like also to suggest that try doing some time boxing. I mean, that's something which is what I always talk about, because a lot of time when we do not have fixed time to do certain research, even for going for some study, you have a loop of hyperlink, one to the other, to the other, to the other. I mean, I think when I was trying to read something around that, and I was sucked into it, I was laughing at myself that, hey, I spent a few hours reading about what the psychologists are talking about this problem. So this loop of hyperlink is a major problem. Clickbaits, you be conscious of that. Clickbaits are a major problem. You have to be careful of that. Also, try giving yourself periodically this digital detox, as they call this word, and then be in a position to get bored. I mean, I think normally we don't get into a situation when we get bored and then we really come out of it. We are extremely dependent on the screen, and in the process we are not even knowing how to handle our boredom. So try sometime consciously handle your boredom by thinking about something, doing some meditation, or doing something which is off screen, so to say. And I suppose it is important, it's very, very important that the situation which is now we have got, like where we have got books being written on Glow Kids. I mean, you've seen those kids and then the screen, and then they have got, there are serious problem in there. I think before it gets really bad, we have to take control of it. And especially for the young people who are working for their career, I don't want you to advise that, hey, you go cold turkey about it. I can't even imagine doing that. What I'm trying to say is that moderate it, balance it, and then ensure that you do not have any withdrawal shocks, so to say. And I'm sure have more control of yourself, more control of the time, and more control of the task that you're doing. My best wishes are with you.